Spider-Man!
What? Spider-Man? Where? Where? Oh, I just get so flustered when I meet a celebrity.
Welcome to ScreenRant True Believers. X-Men 97 has paved the way for a potential Spider-Man revival series, and new rumors suggest that a Spider-Man 98 show is in the works for Disney+. So what should we expect, and what storylines should this continuation follow to leave fans satisfied?
How do you know about stuff like this?
Hey, who do I look like? The Tick?
As you might recall, the 1994 Spider-Man TV series ended on a cliffhanger, with Spider-Man traveling through the multiverse with Madam Web to find the real Mary Jane Watson, whom it turned out had been replaced by a watery clone thanks to Hydra Man and Miles Warren. Spidey had essentially been blackmailed by Madam Web into participating in the Secret Wars storyline in order for her to show Peter exactly where Mary Jane had wound up after being thrown into interdimensional limbo back in Season 3.
Face front, true believer. We are going to find the real Mary Jane Watson.
X-Men 97 provided some closure to this by showing Peter and Mary Jane together watching news coverage of the latest mutant catastrophe. This moment by itself tells us that Madam Web made good on her promise and the two were reunited, but how? And are there any ramifications to wherever or whenever Mary Jane found herself in? We hope that wherever Spider-Man 98 takes us, we can at least get closure on that storyline.
What was this secret you were talking about, Mr. Osborn?
Peter, I think it's time we shared our little secret.
While we're at it, what about the Green Goblin? While we did get the Harry Osborn version of the character, the Norman Osborn version was sent into interdimensional limbo shortly after Mary Jane. And unlike her, we don't know that anyone was looking to bring him back. We did see Gobby talk to his son Harry from Limbo, but that's it. If Spider-Man 98 becomes a reality, we need to see the return of the original Green Goblin, and perhaps even find out how he was able to communicate with Harry in the first place.
And I called you Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative. I like it.
The one we think would jive the most with the cartoon would have to be Mr. Negative. If you've paid attention to the comics, you know the story. He's an incredibly powerful Chinese gangster whose positive personality, Martin Lee, also founded the homeless outreach program Feast. His negative personality, however, is one of Spider-Man's most powerful foes. He controls the Dark Force and Light Force, and was created in the same experiments that led to the creation of Cloak and Dagger.
It's set to detonate in 1 hour.
Hey, don't look at me. Maybe you didn't deliver his paper this morning.
Mr. Negative has also appeared in other media, including the 2018 Spider-Man video game. However, we think he'd be very well suited to Spider-Man 98. What characters and storylines do you want to see?